Hello and welcome to the Flipping and Wholesaling Houses in New York show. I'm Michael Pinter, where I teach you how to start flipping or wholesaling houses. And if you're already doing it, how to grow your business. Sorry, I keep getting calls. Okay. What the hell just happened? I got an error? I don't know. Okay. So, again, welcome. Why am I sideways? What is going on here? That's better. Okay. So the question today just got a request. How can a good CPA, why is it important to have a good CPA? What value can they bring? Now, here's the truth. The truth is that really good CPAs that you want to spend a lot of money on can do tax planning for you. But they are expensive. I'm talking about like, you got to write a check $20,000, $30,000 to them in the beginning, but they can save you much more than that if they give you a strategy of how to buy and sell houses. In other words, what entities, and you can defer the taxes from them. So let me give you an example. I have a good friend who has a Roth IRA. So again, I am not a tax advisor. I am not an attorney. Please don't construe anything I'm saying as legal or accounting advice. But he has a Roth IRA. So just if you don't know what a Roth IRA is, it's a standard IRA where you can deduct what you put into it every year. So you put $3,000 into it, I can reduce my taxes, my income by $3,000. And then it'll grow tax deferred. And then at a certain point, let's say when you're 70, approximately, you take money out and then you pay taxes on the money you take out then. A Roth IRA means you give money to it post taxes, so you don't get a deduction when you put money into your Roth IRA. And then when you turn 70, you take the money out and it's tax free. So if stuff can grow, like you're buying properties and it grows, then all that money is tax-free. And I know a guy who's got a Roth IRA with deals he's been doing for many years. So he buys the property in the name of the Roth IRA, and then he will do the work, take the profit, stick it back in the Roth IRA, and continue to do this. And he's got several $1 million that he will eventually take out one day tax-free. Now, obviously, if you're going to need the money sooner, and you can't wait till I think it's 69 and a half years old, this is not a great plan for you. But if you can, maybe you can do some of your properties in it, then it makes sense. Now, I'm already 51 when I'm recording this, so it's not so far from me, right? Only 20 years. But if you're 20 and you look at that, I'm not going to be able to touch this till I'm 70, that's something that you might want to think about now. Greg, is that you? Oh, hello. I actually have somebody watching. Okay, so I don't even know if that's new, if that's from Renova. Now, so the really good accountants, the ones who specialize in helping real estate investors, can save you and make you a lot of money by actually telling you how to set it up. That's great. And which entities to put it in. Most accounts are not going to be that advanced and not going to cost that much money. So what can they do? The way you report your income is important, right? So I am clearly primarily a real estate investor, right? And that changes the way you report. If this is something you do part-time, like you have a full-time job, you may or may not be able to do this. I remember when I started investing, back in 2004, almost 20 years ago, I was working in the mortgage business. That was my primary source of income. And my accountant said, we're going to take a sort of aggressive stance here, and we're going to say that you're primarily a real estate investor. And I got audited, and I owed some money. It wasn't the end of the world, but I knew that he had taken an aggressive stance, and then we got caught, and the IRS said, no go. Now, obviously, now you are. But the way that your taxes are filed, there's a lot of different ways, right? You can do it as, if you do Schedule C as a business with sales and expenses, or you can do it as property sold. There's a lot of different ways. So the question of whether you're going to be subject to self-employment tax and all this other bullshit, and whether you're going to have to pay, there's a lot involved here. An accountant should guide you in the right way, but I found it's very hard to find an accountant who really can speak English. Right, I just interviewed an accountant recently, and he did not speak English. And every second on the phone with him, he made me want to stab myself in the eye with a sharp object because I wanted to die. And I thought to myself, this cannot be the guy who's going to guide me. Right? He knew his stuff. He was knowledgeable, but he was really, really boring and bland. And I tuned out every time he said something. So to find an accountant that is a good communicator and an accountant that can guide you in the right way to actually save you money is not easy, right? And what people do typically is they ask somebody for a referral, they get it, and they use them. And it's important that you're able to communicate with the accountant also, and that you feel good using this account. So they can save you a lot of money, right? The way my accountant has been doing my taxes, I think it did save me a lot of money, and it was clearly the better way to go. In the end, it actually hurt me for something and trying to get a loan because of the way it was done, but he did the right thing. He didn't do anything wrong. So it's important to find someone that you can mesh with and that can help you. I know Greg, who I think is watching, interviewed his accountant several times, and I think he was helpful to him. So it's not an easy thing to say, right? I can't tell you, hey, use this account that he'll save you money. The people that I know that you can use are going to be $25,000, $30,000 as a retainer straight off the bat, and they're going to want to do all your bookkeeping, or at least do all your accounting and charge you, $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month. It's cost prohibitive until you get to a point where you say to yourself, okay, this guy is worth it because he's going to save me more from his knowledge than he's going to cost me. And most people are not at that level yet. So it's not simple. There's no simple answer. But I would say that you want to ask other investors you have and ask them if they like their accounts. So this comes up a lot when I go to Investor Fuel, which is this mastermind that I'm part of. We were just in Dallas. When were we there? In March? I don't even remember when the hell I was there. And people ask this question all the time. Hey, what's a good account? Who should I use? And it's the same thing. It's like most people don't feel great about their account. And the ones that do are writing big fat checks to them. So it's tough to find somebody in between. But I would say make sure you are on the same vibe, the same level, same vibe. You vibe with your account, that you can talk to him. Because if you it was May. Greg says, sorry, May. What are we in now? We're still in May. It was the beginning of May? Wow, it feels like years ago. So it's not a simple thing, and it's hard to understand because they speak a different language, right? Most of them don't speak English. Even the ones that do speak English, yes, are going to talk to you about things you're not going to know. But it's important to get somebody who here's what I would say, and this is important. Your account has to be somebody that you feel comfortable that if the IRS audits you, you're going to be happy that he represents you. If you're using someone who is just cheap and is not good, and you feel like, well, if I get audited, this guy is going to get me in trouble, or I'm embarrassed to have him defend me, in an audit case, then you probably need another account. That's what I would say. Unless you're really on the most basic level and you don't need anybody better. But if you get a business where you've gotten multiple LLCs and multiple things going in, you want to be careful to use someone that you feel comfortable with. Because you can get audited. I got audited once, and I was very comfortable that the guy was going to defend me. Yes, Greg, just like contractors, sort of. So I hope this was helpful. This was a question. I'm asking you to please keep the questions coming. I don't know. I know that people watch my videos and they just watch them one day. But for me, if I did a video on something a month ago, the thought of me doing another video on it makes me crazy, right? So keep the questions coming. And I hope this was helpful to you. If you are interested in all the ways I can help you, go to howtoflipnewyork.com. If you're interested in finding out about one-on-one coaching, go to coaching.howtoflipnewyork.com. And if you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe. If you're watching on any media channel, please click the thumbs up. The likes really help me. My SEO, my search engine optimization has gotten better. A lot more people are seeing my videos lately. So that's good. And as I said, I need comments, so keep questions coming. There are no bad questions. You don't have to ask a question about the video you're watching. It could be about anything. I try to get back to all questions within a day or two. And if it's something simple, I will just reply with an answer. If it's something that I've covered before, I will send you links to a video or multiple videos. Someone asked me about getting licensed. I could have sent them 5 videos that I've done on it. And tomorrow's video, what is an ovation in New York? You know what? I'll do it if you want, Greg, but it took me so long to figure it out. All right, I'll do that tomorrow. Novations in New York, what it means and what it does. Okay. So please keep the comments coming. If it's something new, I will do a new video on it. Like tomorrow, I will do Novations in New York. The request from the great Greg Helbeck. So thank you very, very much for watching. Very, very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you. If I could find the end live video button, I will click it. Thank you.